The dating scene will never be easy. But for introverted people, finding the perfect romantic partner can be really challenging. It can be scary just to picture yourself going on a first date with someone completely different from you. You will probably expect things to get awkward, especially with the intensive amount of conversation and questions. However, dating as an introvert doesn't necessarily have to be a nightmare, as there are things you can do to make the whole experience easier and even enjoyable. In this video we are talking about ways introverted people can find love, without going through a dating drain, and while staying true to themselves. 1. Play to your strengths. Many people are unaware of the fact that introverts are mysterious and fascinating. Most introverted people are inherently good at capturing the interest of potential partners, while other people are struggling with that. It's not necessary to be loud and chatty to have a successful date. Introverts make very good discussion partners, because they are very observant and good listeners. You'll have the opportunity to connect with your date and truly get to know them on a one-on-one, ideally not at a noisy, crowded place. You may always schedule your date around an activity if the thought of having a sit-down date, where you have to make small talk with a stranger, sounds intimidating. You may ease yourself into a date with a new person, by doing something like going to the theater or a comedy show. This offers you a ready-made conversation starter if you go out for drinks later. 2. Only meet people you genuinely believe have potential. While being around others gives extroverts energy, constant social involvement drains introverts. Plan a phone conversation, if you're debating whether it's worthwhile to see someone in person, for a blind date, for example. If they are, you will know in a minute. Being picky and true to yourself will help you avoid burnout from the start. 3. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. When you're dating, it's simple to consider the entire experience as a play in which you're acting a part, and possibly trying to pass for somebody you're not, like an extrovert. The final outcome, though, can be stage fright. This can make you even more reclusive, lose yourself even further, and generally have a terrible time. Additionally, you can find yourself in a stressful circumstance and end up doing something uncomfortable as a result. The same goes for your date outfit. If you usually go for jeans and a t-shirt, dressing up in a low-cut, tight dress won't make you appear more confident. Instead, it will make you feel quite uncomfortable. 4. Join clubs or groups which align with your interests. A great method to meet like-minded people is to join a club or group that you are interested in, such as a book club, or a cooking class. You could join a local meeting group that shares your passion, if you have a niche interest, such as board games. Finding a shared interest facilitates discussion, especially for introverts who have trouble coming up with talking points. 5. Meet people online. There are many benefits and drawbacks to technology, but one thing it provided us is a method of dating and meeting people that isn't entirely anxiety-inducing for introverts. Writing, rather than talking, allows introverts to communicate more effectively, because it gives them time to consider their response. In other words, they can connect with the person they're speaking to better, and have conversations that go beyond casual talk. Joining online forums, communities, or message boards for a personal interest, are some other options if you don't really enjoy dating apps. 6. Don't overlook extroverts as potential partners. The introvert-extrovert relationship can be highly beneficial, as long as the extroverted person understands the introvert's need for recharging and downtime, and the introvert respects the extrovert's need for significant social interaction. Opposites attract, as many say, and it can be true in many relationships. People may feel that the contrasts in their connections balance them out, looking for comfort in their chaos, or spontaneity in their otherwise predictable routines. Romantic relationships between extroverts and introverts tend to have this dynamic, and some might find this balance comfortable enough to enter into a marriage. Following these tips can help you find love as an introvert. But remember, whatever path you decide to take, it's important to be yourself and to stay true to your values, because that is how you establish a genuine connection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends, so we can make more. Thanks for watching.